Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to another weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the air signs, so that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this reading is going to be from the 21st to the 27th of June 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then two cards for Gemini, two cards for Libra, and two cards for Aquarius. And then I'm going to tie it all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. I'm going to be shuffling my cards right now. It will not take long, I promise. So this one are the messages that you have for the air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So one card for the collective energy. I wonder if you guys can hear that. It's actually a thunder. It's gonna rain soon. So two cards for Gemini, two cards for Libra, and two cards for Aquarius. Okay, so let's take a look at our collective energy. So you have the sun, that's great. This is a very good card. Hang on. We'll try to focus. Focus! Okay, never mind. So, the sun. The sun is one of the most positive cards in tarot. I can't really tell a lot just by one card here. So let's just go straight into every sign's reading and see what happens, okay? So we're going to start with Geminis. Geminis, you have Ace of Wands, and you have the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, this is a lovely energy to have. So very likely this coming week you are going to start something that is, I wanted to say refreshing. However, I don't feel it's more of like a very new thing. It's more of so yeah, it perhaps refresh is the right word, because it's not that you are doing something new. It is having that new spark to continue or to restart or to just keep going with something that you already had in hand. Meaning to say, perhaps you lost your mojo, and this coming week, you will find it back, and it's going to help you, start your engine and keep going. And I'm just trying to understand why this 10 of Pentacles is here, because very likely this may be something that's related to family. I'll be very honest, maybe for some of you, if you are trying to conceive, then this week is a very good week to give it a try, okay? I cannot say if you will get pregnant. The way I see it's more like you have this high chance of conceiving a baby this week. That is if you want to have a baby, okay? To me, I feel this is more of a new spark, a new kind of joy. It's kind of like when you have a car and then you just rev up the engine. It's kind of like that. You're revving up your engine to do something, and whatever that thing is, it is going to bring you lots of joy, abundance, money even. And it's going to be I feel it's more, even though I feel it's more for you, but 10 of Pentacles does indicate that it is also connected to your household, or perhaps your home, or your family. All right, so if, let's say, for this coming week you have something that you want to do, maybe you're wondering, something to do, I don't know what to do, should I do it? This coming week you will find that spark within yourself again. Okay, all right, so Geminis, that's all I have for you. Okay, so let's move to Libras. Libras, you have Knight of Wands and you have Justice. Okay, to me this looks like this week is going to be there's going to be a lot of things that you'll be doing. And it's going to, and it's the sun here is telling you that you are on the right track, you are on the right pace. Just that with the justice card here, you have to be able to balance out your efforts, your energy. Try not to overdo something. Try not overexert yourself. Okay, because the sun does have I mean, to me, it can indicate feeling burnt out. You know, you get so tired to the point that you just that I need a rest. Maybe this coming week you may not feel it, but you may feel um, that feeling of burning out, right? To me, it just looks like, okay, I I want to do something. I'm going to do something, and while I don't feel a lot of action, but I feel that you have this drive, you have this motivation that is going to help you achieve whatever it is that you want. Justice here is also telling you to, I want to say, be kind to yourself. Meaning to say, don't, like I said, don't overdo things, don't overexert. It is also about being able to keep your head calm and collected at all times, because the Knight of Wands can be a very brash, a very fast energy, to the point that you may be a bit, you have this tendency to be careless. Okay, so just take heed, just be aware, and you will do fine. Okay, all right, Libra, so that's all I have for you. So now let's move on to Aquarius. So Aquarius, we have Three of Swords and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, I'll be very honest, this coming week there may be something that will be revealed to you, and it's not going to be easy. All right, it's kind of like everything is being exposed, and it will come in quite sudden and quite brash. It's kind of like you totally have no idea that this is coming. For some of you, this may be that there's someone around you that will, you know, kind of like pick a fight with you, argue with you. So it's a bit difficult, I'll be really, really honest. Okay, it's just that at most I would advise you to just try to be calm as you can, because whoever this person is that is going to come in, this person has a tendency to be very, very brash, harsh, and the things they say may be very hurtful. So usually how you should counter this person is to not take things personally. That's one. Second is, don't answer or don't react, don't respond based on how you feel. Meaning to say, try not to get affected by this person's energy, this person's anger, this person's upset. It's this week, it's more about you finding something out. Okay, so I mean, that's why we do this kind of tarot reading, right? It is to what's the word, what was the saying, forewarn is forearm. Okay, so if you, so you know that, you know, maybe it may not resonate with all of you. Okay, but let's say, when if it does happen, Of course, like I said, suggest you to try to stay as calm as you can. Don't react, don't respond based on how you know, at the very moment, the heat of the moment, okay? And try not to take things too personally, all right? All right, so Aquarius, all the best for you. And air signs is all I have for you today. I hope that the weekly reading has been is going to be helpful for you. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to another weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the earth signs, so that's Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. And this reading is going to be from the 21st to the 27th of June 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Taurus, 2 cards for Virgo, and 2 cards for Capricorn. And then I'm going to tie them all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. So I'm going to shuffle the cards on camera. It will not take long, right? So universe, what messages do you have for all of us? For the earth signs, sorry. What messages do you have for the earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for the coming week from the 21st to the 27th of June 2021. So 1 card for the collective energy, universe. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to put this here. 2 cards for Taurus, 2 cards for Virgo, and 2 cards for Capricorn. Okay. So let's begin with the collective energy. So we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. Knight of Swords is a very fash. What did I just say? I wanted to say brash or fast, and it becomes fash. I wanted to say it is a very brash kind of energy. Okay, fast moving, and sometimes it can be you know, it's kind of like a train coming and there's no way of stopping it. It's kind of like that kind of energy. So either the coming week is going to be very hectic, very rush, and to be honest, maybe for some of you it can represent some sort of tension or argument with someone else. But let's take a look at each sign's reading and see what happens. So for Taurus, we have King of Pentacles and we have Ace of Swords. Okay, so Taurus, for a lot of you, you will be dealing with a King of Pentacles, because I don't think you are the King of Pentacles unless, because your energy is supposed to be the Knight of Swords, and I would not take the King of Pentacles to be someone who will rush, because King of Pentacles is someone who is comfortable, who is living luxuriously, and they're not the kind who will make brash decisions. They will take the time to analyze, especially risks, because I don't take them for a risk taker. They're the kinds who will sit back and observe, and they're also the kind who will make decisions based on recent events, current events. In other words, I feel that this is someone else and you will be dealing with this person. I also feel that this person is telling you to do something. So it's like, I don't think it's instruction. They're telling you something. And because of that, you have to rush things. Your schedule may be a bit chaotic because of this person. I also want to add in that this person is, they give it to you straight. They don't mean anything. They don't mean any harm. They're just being very, very truthful. So perhaps if you are in, I mean, I really cannot tell if you are working for this person or with this person, but this person will be someone who you will be dealing with for the coming week, and your week is going to be quite hectic. Okay, so forewarned is forearmed. I hope you will get ready for the coming week. Okay, so Taurus, that's all I have for you. Now let's move to Virgos. So Virgos, we have Justice, and we have Two of Wands. Okay, so despite your week being very hectic and chaotic and there's so many things coming in, you will be able to find that balance, that bliss, the point of having done enough and not overdo it to the point that you get tired. Okay, I also feel that there's some sort of like you feel very spacey, or it's like your mind is empty, and you just sometimes you just don't want to do anything. So to me, it looks like you are trying to balance these two kinds of energy out. One energy is very fast, and the other energy is more chillax and being able to adapt to the current situation happening. Okay, and it's a very healthy kind of balancing act because it is good for you, because justice is here. Okay, justice is people relate it to karma. And what is karma? Karma is cause and effect. So when you think about it, it's simple. If you do the things that you're supposed to do, then of course you will reap the rewards. But you must also be very careful not to overdo it, because it's going to take take a toll, perhaps on your mental health, perhaps on your physical health. Right? That's cause and effect. Okay, very literal cause and effect. All right, so having a good knowing how to balance your energies this week is going to help you. Okay, all right, Virgos, that's all I have for you. So now let's move to Aquarius. No, Aquarius, what did I say? Aquarius, that's so weird. Capricorns, sorry. So Capricorns, you have Page of Swords and you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, for you, you will be receiving some sort of news, some sort of perhaps messages, text messages, maybe social media messages. Point is, you will be receiving some form of communication from someone. Okay, and here I can see that, you know, we can see the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles, I feel this is not that it's a business offer. I feel that this person wants to talk to you, and they have this need to talk to you because I feel that's very likely they have something that they want to discuss or offer. But I cannot tell if it's like an Ace of Pentacles, like a new job offer or a new opportunity. It's more like a discussion, to be honest. And this, whoever that you're dealing with, this Queen of Pentacles here, it is going to be to make you may feel that the coming week, this week is going to move, is going to pass very fast, because you keep on, you know, you perhaps the both of you are planning things, you both are trying to analyze things, strategizing things. Okay, otherwise this is just as simple as you finding or doing some research, finding information or doing some research for something that you want to achieve for the coming week. Okay, and you probably may feel that there's not enough time, because let's not forget we have Knight of Swords as the collective energy, so you can expect that the coming week is going to be very, very busy for you. And it's more towards about, you know, you may feel that mentally it's like, wow, I have so many messages, I have so many ideas, I have so many things that I want to write out. Okay, so I probably suggest that, you know, make sure, do some brain dump, write all of your ideas onto a piece of paper. I usually like to write them on big pieces of paper, because the smaller your paper is, subconsciously it limits your ideas branching out. Okay, so get a big piece of paper, just write out everything that you have in your mind. Okay, and I think it's going to be helpful for you. Okay, so Capricorns, that's all I have for you, and that's all I have for you earth signs. So thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Iris from ileetarots. Welcome to another weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the fire signs, so that's Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. And this reading is going to be from the 21st to the 27th of June 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then two cards for Aries, two cards for Leo, and two cards for Sagittarius, and then I am going to tie it all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. So I'm going to be shuffling the cards right now. It will not take long. So universe, can you please please show me what messages do you have for the fire signs, Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius for the coming week from the 21st to the 27th of June 2021. So one card for the collective energy. Oh, we have two. Okay, we'll take two. Okay, so we have two cards for Aries, two cards for Leos, two cards for Sagittarius, okay, so let's just begin with collective energy. We have Knight of Cups and we have the Magician. Okay, so these two cards combination, if you have some sort of creative work, anything perhaps to do with artistic creativity, aesthetics, even spiritual, then this week is going to be very, very fruitful. It's going to be very, very productive. For some of you, I feel this is like a team of at least two people, but I feel one of them is kind of like the person behind the scenes. So it can be let's say maybe a boss and a PA, or a team leader and assistant. It's something to do with that, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's just go straight into Aries reading. All right, so you have Knight of Swords and you have Knight of Pentacles. Wow, so many knights. We have Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. What is missing? Knight of Wands. Okay, okay, I have a rush of messages coming in. Okay guys, hang on. So you are leading a team of people, right? I would say you are either you are training, or you are talking in a conference, presenting something to a team of people. It's kind of like, to me, it looks kind of like team building, or more like, yeah, the image that I'm getting is you're on stage and you're talking to a team of people, and I'm not sure how this is going to apply to those of us in Malaysia, unless this is a Zoom call. I think it's just the same. Point is, most of you either are presenting, or you're giving a speech, giving a talk, training a team, training a group of people. And for some of you, it's like it's a bit difficult, because there's one group is very is like a know-it-all. The other group is sort of passive, but you do have good support. I'm just trying to get more messages here. It's kind of like I have so many, but I don't know how to arrange them because it is kind of messy. It's like there's so many people involved for some reason. It can also be, I mean, none of these cards tell me it's about a restructuring or some sort of arrangement, but there are some people who are not happy, which is represented by the Knight of Swords here. And there are certain people who feel like, okay, I'm okay. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like, okay, this is your pentacles, do whatever you want, and this Knight of Swords is like, no, I want more, or maybe they want to negotiate and discuss. Okay, if you guys are not, working for other people, or you're in a team, or if you're not interacting with anyone this coming week, then very likely this is just about you trying to sort things out. You are, I wouldn't say you're a student, you're very good at something here. And it's sort of like you are trying your very best to make things work, but at the same time everything is so scattered, and your only way to go about this is to ask for help. Okay, it's very good, it's very important that you have the right support, because I don't know why there's just so many people. I will be very surprised if, I mean, I'll be very surprised if this is not about a team, or not about interacting or socializing with other people, because they all feel very very different. In other words, I feel this is not an energy of one person. At the very least there's two persons involved, including yourself. Okay. All right, Aries. I think I have uh, spoken enough. Okay, so Aries, that's all I have for you. So let's move to Leos. Okay, Leos, you have Four of Wands and you have the Chariot. So straight up, this one is very simple in the sense that you are wanting to, okay, to be honest, when I saw Four of Wands, it's like renovation. It's kind of like you're fixing something or renovating, and I won't be surprised if you are asking, it's like, can you please help me look at this house? Which part of this house needs fixing and all that? And you are looking forward to getting things done for the home, for the house, for the family. Okay, it's more about your energy that you are going to give. Okay, all this belongs to you wanting to create or do something for the household. There is, it's kind of, I feel like there's one cluster of people in this reading. So it's kind of like you're doing something that is revolving around this Four of Wands. Okay, all right, very straightforward. So Leo, that's all I have for you. I hope that is enough. Now we move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have Four of Swords and you have Ten of Swords. Okay. I want to pull one card for you, Sagittarius. Let's give me one more card for Sagittarius, please. Two of Swords. Because I am pulling a card because the energies are so contrast. It's so different. one side here in the collective, you have a Magician and Knight of Cups, which indicates something is moving, something is going on. And in this, even when I pull Two of Swords, Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, these are very quiet. These are very static, stagnant kind of energy. So it's very likely that the collective energy is reminding you, maybe you are going through a difficult time, Sagittarius, and every person has their difficult time. You know, that's life. Life has its ups and downs. That's the saying, right? And the reading is telling you, it is reminding you, don't give up on yourself, don't give up on other people, and don't give up on faith. Okay? Perhaps this week it may be a bit difficult for you, all right? However, you can turn it around if you want to, right? I cannot expect that, you know, the things I say suddenly, wow, Aries inspires me to suddenly move on, I'm cured, la 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 la. It doesn't work like that, and I know. I think for most of you, you may feel a bit unwell. And if you are, then of course taking rest is the best thing to do, because you need to rejuvenate, you need to recuperate, you need to give your body a break, right? And if it's so, then very likely you will receive help, love, and care from someone who is very, very capable. Okay, so take more rest if you need it, and don't worry about other things. Okay, because I see Four of Swords here with someone eyes closed, Ten of Swords with an eyes closed, and of course the eyes are closed. Very likely for a lot of Sagittarians, maybe you are taking a lot of rest. Okay, and if that is so, then you will have someone that you can depend on that will take care of everything for you. Okay, focus on yourself, take care of yourself, everything will be fine. Okay, all right, Sagittarius, so that's all I have for you, and that's all I have for the water signs. I hope the reading will be helpful for you all, and thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Aries from Ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the water signs, so that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And this reading is going to be from the 21st to the 27th of June 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then two cards for Cancer, two cards for Scorpio, and two cards for Pisces. And then I'm going to tie it all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. So I'm going to be shuffling the cards right now. It will not take long. Okay, so what messages you have for the water signs from June 21st to the 27th. What messages do you want them to know for the coming week? So one card for the collective energy for the water signs, two cards for Cancer, two cards for Scorpio, and two cards for Pisces. Okay. All right, so let's begin with the collective energy. So collective energy, we have the Chariot. So Chariot is a card. It is an energy about getting things on track, or getting your focus, or being focused, staying in focus so that you can achieve what it is you want. Okay, this can be applied to any aspects in your life. So it can be your love life, it can be your work life, it can be your family, can be a connection, a platonic connection. Point is, this card, this energy is about getting your plans on track. Okay. All right, so let's start with Cancer's reading. So Cancer, you have Knight of Swords and you have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so this reading, it is about you trying to find your focus, trying to find, where you should go, what you should do, and where do you go from here. I feel it is about you trying to find, not soul searching, to be really honest, but I feel this is more about work related matters, or more towards your personal goals, your personal achievements. So you very likely have, perhaps you're thinking, okay, in this coming week I have so and so, I have this event, I have that event. It's going to be a bit difficult for you, in a sense that perhaps you will have a lot of obstacles that you will have to face, perhaps during the events, or perhaps it will happen some anytime in the coming week. um it's going to be hectic, I'll be really honest. It will be a hectic week for you, but I think so long as you stay focused and having that right um, energy, mentality, attitude, you will definitely be able to overcome whatever obstacles that you may face the coming week. Okay? Okay, Cancer, so that's all I have for you. I hope that was helpful enough. All right, so let's move to Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios, so we have Three of Wands and we have the Four of Swords. Okay. Um, Scorpios, very likely you have this sort of goals or some sort of achievement that you wish to have. But this week it is more about being on pause or getting ready for the next course of action. I don't really see you moving forward or progressing this coming week based on these three cards. Okay. And it is more of, okay, I have done the necessary steps, so now I am just waiting for a reply. I am waiting for someone to get back to me. I'm waiting to see results of my actions. But to be honest, with these three cards, I don't really see anything moving. But don't worry about it, because this is just going to be this week's energy. Perhaps next week you'll be able to get the result and hear from them. All right, so don't worry about that. Okay, so Scorpios, that's all I have for you. I hope that was helpful enough. Okay, and now we move on to Pisces. So Pisces, you have Ten of Swords and you have the Empress. I want to quickly mention that sometimes when I get the Ten of Swords, it means like you're you're almost falling sick or you may fall sick. So please be very careful with your health. Take care. Make sure you drink enough water. Make sure that you do not overexert yourself. Do not tire yourself to the point that you know your body is like screaming for rest and you still push yourself. You still like keep you what's the word, you overdo things, right? But it's not such it's not like it's gonna take you out for for a very long time. It's just that maybe there in the middle of the week it can be a bit difficult for you. It's a difficult energy. Maybe for some of you, perhaps maybe you have a headache. Sometimes it can be as simple as that, right? Because if you have a headache, if you have a migraine, then all you just want to do is just take some aspirins, take Panadol, and just go lie on the bed and just give that one day, give yourself a rest, right? And yeah, actually, that's just like some warning for you, or some sort of cautionary um, action that you have to be aware of. Other than that, whatever it is that you plan to do for the coming week, it's going to be fruitful because you have the Empress in the reading. And the Empress, she represents abundance and comfort, okay? Because the Empress has everything that they want around them, and there's nothing else to not that there's nothing else. And they will just sit there on the throne and just waiting for more good things to come. Okay? So Pisces, that's all I have for you. I hope that was helpful. And water signs, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye.